now we can focus on the System.out.println, right? So when you are printing out a statement, can either be a number, can be a string. So you need to understand what you're doing with. So this one will be focusing on the output and also on the System.out.println. So what I did last time is, on the previous session, what I did is just show you how to print welcome to Java. But then now I need to explain. I'm sure some of you have seen on when it comes to println, you have print ln and also you have just print, which they all both of them are similar and they both run successfully without an error. You see, right? They bring the same output. But so let me now talk about the first. Okay, let me first talk about the println, right? Which is this one. So what this one does, right, is that the println it adds. I can say that it inserts a new line. You see. So if I write like this, let me just copy my program. It inserts a new line. So if I write this program, I write the println like this, right? I want to show you something. Let me show you. Let me just run this. What's going to happen? So what this one does is, after we have welcome to Java, the first line prints out, it's gonna create a new line. You see right there. It sets a new line, goes to the next line and print the next instruction. Goes to the next line, print the next instruction. But if I remove this, you see right, let me remove that one, that line. What will happen is that it will print the first line, it will print the first instruction, then on the second line, it goes to the second instruction and print it on the same line. You see right, it prints the first instruction on this line, goes to the second instruction, prints it on the same line. So what we should know now is that, let me do this. So check this. What I did, if I want to put a space in between, let's say I'm printing this in the same line, right? And I want to put a space in between the two lines, right? So I have to put this. I have to, whatever that I'm writing, then I write plus, then put the quotation marks and leave them empty like that with a space. So I can increase the space however I want, then I print. So you see, this one will be printed far from the first one, right? The first instruction. So that println, it helps us not to print these instructions in the same line. So it's gonna create or insert a new line so that this will be able to be readable and clean. So I do this. You see, we have welcome to Java, welcome to Java, welcome to Java. They're all fine. So yeah, that's what happens with the print, right? So now let's come to the quotation marks. So now what we should know, right, is that every text, we call them strings, right? Every text should be enclosed within the what? Within the double quotations. So it should be wrapped within the double quotations. So if I forget a double quotation, let me remove it. You see, we're gonna experience an error. So this should always be enclosed within the double quotations. So this is what happens when you leave out a quotation mark. If I remove this, so you see what happens, I get an error. So this is how your program should always end. Should always close your programs like this. So this is the part of this part. So I'm not gonna carry much on it. I'm just gonna stop here. I'm sure you see why we're using quotation marks to enclose or to wrap any text within it. If I want to display a text, I have to put quotation marks. If I want to make sure that my instructions don't print in the same line, I have to include ln. You see, right?